Hello, everyone. My name is Rashesh Doshi. I am the managing director of Talent Corner, which is one of India's fastest growing recruitment companies in the franchise space. Over the last 22 years, Talent Corner has been successful in working with more than 3,300 clients, closing over 25,000 positions, working across industries, and with the help of our franchise partners, we've been recognized multiple times as the franchisor of the year and the franchise opportunity to look out for in multiple years. Today on this call, I have with me one of our young and dynamic female franchise partners, Aastha Kakkar. Before I ask Aastha a few questions, I want to tell you that Aastha is a very, very young girl who started very fresh out of college. She's going to share some of her experience with you today. And she's built a phenomenal team in Karnal. I'm not going to open up the bag of surprises for you, but I'm now going to ask Aastha my first question, and I'm hoping you take great value out of this success story that we are sharing with you today. Aastha, thank you so much for joining us on this call today.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for the introduction and thank you for this opportunity.
Aastha, my first question to you. You have been a franchise partner for several years now. I want you to share with those who are seeing this particular success story a little bit about your background, where you come from, how did the idea germinate in your mind to become an entrepreneur, and why a recruitment business?
Sir, as you told, I am basically from Karnal, Haryana. It is nearby Delhi. And I started working with Talent Corner after completing my education. I was just a fresher. So back then, my thought was I wanted something of my own. And I just wanted to settle down in my own city. I wanted something that gave me good exposure. And that is where I started searching for the opportunities. I had my inclination towards HR domain. So that's the reason I started for options into HR. And finally, my search ended, I would say, rightly with Talent Corner.
Right. So I think what's really incredible to hear from Aastha is that she comes from a small town like Karnal. Opportunities have no boundaries, correct? Even a small town girl in Karnal can really, really make big impact. And you will hear more about her story. And who says experience is really, really valuable? Of course, it is sometimes. But, if you have the zest, you can become a great entrepreneur. I also want you to share, Aastha, at what age did you start being an entrepreneur and which year did you start in? Because I want the audience to know today, when did you start?
I started in October 2019. I was 23 years old back then. And yeah.
October 2019, right? This has been 5 years exactly.
5 years.
So, Aastha, congratulations for that. And
thank you.
23 years of age, Aastha, that's absolutely incredible. Kudos to you for taking up entrepreneurship as a challenge. Now, Aastha, tell us that, obviously, when you were deciding to be an entrepreneur and you had chosen recruitment as a business, there would be a lot of thoughts crossing your mind as to with whom you should associate. Why did you associate with Talent Corner? What you got you to us?
As I was telling, my inclination was towards HR domain. So while I started my search, I came across several companies who were offering similar models or were into HR business. So, I spoke to them in detail, like what they have to offer, what services are they offering, what is the benefit that they can provide me. So after considering all the options, analyzed all the options, spoke to every company possible, and then my search went ahead with Talent Corner. And the best thing I feel from day one was open communication. That was one thing that made me believe that no, I can invest my time and money here. it would be the right choice, because everyone from the first call from Talent Corner, from Priyanka, no, she's spoke to me in detail about what the company has to offer, how are guys going to support me. So that was something, and then everything was crisp and clear and very transparent. So that was something that I felt, no, yes, I can definitely go ahead with Talent Corner.
Lovely, lovely. Astha, you started in the year 2019, and then we had a really, really tough year of 2020. Uh, everybody, everybody supports during the good times, right? And you were there with us during that difficult, challenging time of 2020. Tell us a little bit more about your experience, of course, of 2020 and thereafter. How's been your experience working with the Talent Corner head office team?
When COVID hit, it was hardly 6 months of me working with Talent Corner. I was given all the support, all the guidance, all the trainings to help me manage my clients and manage my candidates. But then, the period of COVID hit, everything was kind of came to a standstill. So we had to somehow, but yes, the business was a little less that time, but it wasn't like there was no business. And at that time, what I loved was learning, continuous learning was provided to us. Multiple webinars were conducted so that we spend our time in the right things, and multiple training sessions were conducted. We were also advised to kind of attend to good workshops and attend better courses so that we can accordingly kind of train ourselves in a better way and can face the challenges accordingly. So that period, I would say, yes, it was challenging, but frankly, if I think about it today, I had done a few courses back then, obviously with the support of the head office team. It was clearly mentioned to us that these courses will definitely help you, and it has actually helped me. That study, those webinars, that exposure that we had received at that time was exceptional.
Lovely, lovely. I think, Astha, those were times where, of course, it was challenging, but I still remember where every 3 or 4 days of time we were organizing some webinar, some workshop. We wanted to make sure that we were keeping ourselves active. We wanted to make sure that these challenging times don't influence us. Tough people always last longer. I think all our franchise partners tided over this. In fact, I would like to also share with those watching that even during those tough times of 2020, Talent Corner did not go in a loss. Talent Corner actually did the same revenue the year earlier. And it's all thanks to our franchise partners, partners like Aastha, who've been of great support to us. Now, Aastha, I know after COVID, you have just skyrocketed quickly, right? You built a team. You have a decently large team now in Karnal. I had the opportunity to meet them as well just recently. So tell us a little bit about this journey. Now you're no longer a single entrepreneur, but a leader of six very, very vibrant and ambitious women in Karnal.
So regarding my journey when I started, as everybody know now that I was a fresher, right? So back then I only knew theoretical aspect of recruitment. I had no idea of how it is done actually. Only I knew recruitment is basically finding the right person for the right job. This is what we were taught. So now it was my time to actually work it out in the business world. So the guidance, the support that I was given, the trainings that I was given, I gradually started. Initially, for 2 years, I worked solely managing both the client and the candidate end. Then I thought and know the kind of support from in the perspective of business development that I was receiving from the head office. I made sure, or I thought, or I felt that yes, this is the right time for me to start building a team. So then I started, and gradually I added 2 people every year under me. So now I have a six. I now have 6 people working with me, and I have a beautiful team. I have a beautiful office. We live like family here. Everybody actually loves coming to office every day. This is the speciality of our office. That it is not a burden on them that they have to attend office. They are happy about attending office. Mondays are happy for them. So this is one thing that I love about my office environment. And yeah. about this journey, and this journey can never be completed if I don't mention my clients over here. If I talk about my clients, I have had clients from pan India, be it Bangalore, be it Chennai, Mumbai, Pune, Noida, Delhi, NCR, Chandigarh, whatever. I have had clients from everywhere, and they've supported me so well. I've learned so much from them. The exposure that I've got, the kind of industries that I got to work with, it has been an exceptional journey, and I know it is a lifelong partnership. So I'm, as you say, you have to be a constant learner, and I believe in that.
So I think what Aastha beautifully mentioned was it is a lifelong partnership. Something that we truly believe at Talent Corner is that once you associate with us, we want you to stay with us. And I'm very, very sure that Aastha is going to be one of the members who's going to stay with us for a very long period of time. At this point of time, I also want to highlight one very positive trait that Aastha has. She mentioned about she building a 6-member, really, really good team. Now, in the same city of Karnal, which I recently visited, there is another very large player in the recruitment industry who has close to 100 recruiters working with him. I can tell you that many of those recruiters who are working with him actually want to come and work with Aastha. We actually have a waiting list of people who want to work under Aastha's leadership. I think that's a commendable job, Aastha, in terms of building a culture of learning, culture of performance, and culture of excellence. So, Aastha, kudos to you for that.
Thank you so much. Nothing without your leadership, actually.
We're always there, Aastha. It's actually your journey, and we are just playing a catalyst in it. That's all we are doing. Aastha, life is never simple, and it's not always green. There are always challenges. And obviously, those who are watching this video don't only want to hear about success, because success has not come easy, and it's never come easy for you as well, right? I know you face challenges, right? I know it has been an uphill task for you to build the team that you built today. Tell us a little bit about those challenges, and more importantly, tell us what has helped you overcome those challenges.
So if I talk about recruitment, the operational aspect of it, see, we have to manage the client and the candidate both. So if I talk about the client side, there are different challenges. If I talk about the candidate side, the challenges are a little different. If I talk about the client side, the challenges are poor feedback or unrealistic expectations sometime, budget constraints, etc. And if I talk about the client's candidate side, it would be like not answering to phone calls, not attending interviews, or not joining even after accepting the offer letter. So these are the challenges that we face every day. But I would say, if I have to actually overcome those challenges, it would basically be open communications. Firstly, you have to be hardworking. Secondly, and you have to be consistent. I mean, these three attributes are very important for you to kind of overcome this challenge. Obviously, with experience, you will learn how to do it in a better way. But these three virtues or attributes are actually very important for anybody to face those challenges. Because no business, even no job is actually a cakewalk. There will be challenges. So no, you will have to face it out. It is just that believe in yourself. No, just do the hard work. Just follow the process, and talk to people, communicate, and I hope and I think and I believe that you will definitely overcome those challenges.
After that's summarized very well. You said a few things which really connected the dots. I think the first thing that you said is you need to be very, very hardworking. And you also said that in every job, any field, any business, hard work has no substitute, right? And I know you worked extremely hard. The second thing that you said was persistence. Be at it all the time and give a consistent amount of time commitment to the business. I know you put in your blood and sweat in the business. You are there at office early morning, and you are leaving late in the evening, and you are very, very consistent with the amount of time that you give to the business. I think that's the reason why you've got great relationships. And I'm going to come to the relationship aspect in the middle as well. But again, something beautifully that Aastha said, believe in yourself, right? there's nothing more important than believing in yourself. If you have the inclination to do something, if you have the belief in yourself, I think what Aastha really symbolizes is nothing is impossible. Now, Aastha, I know you have some fabulous relationships with your clients, right? Of course, I know that you have a fabulous relationship with your team members, but you also have clients who trust you blindly, right? Clients who swear by the service that you've provided. How has this relationship, experience been? And how, I mean, what is the importance of this relationship building exercise, and what is the kind of impact that it has created on your business and on you?
Sir, recruitment business is basically about building relationships. You should be open to your clients about what you are doing. You should, no, we have a process like once the client comes to us, we speak to the client in depth about what they wish to hire, what they want in the candidate. So that detailed conversation actually help us to find the right person for them. And accordingly, interviews on time, proper coordination, these all stuff. And when the client feels that you are the right person who will get no who will get them the right person for them, like I am the person who will get the right candidate for them, they will definitely trust you. That open communication, that trust will help you build long lasting relationships, and then obviously the business will flow because they will somehow have that confidence in you that you are going to be that person who will actually help them close their requirements, because human resource is very important in any organization, right? So we are somebody who provide the human resource services. So it is very important to build that trust and that confidence that I am the right person, I can get you the right candidate for your organization.
Lovely, lovely. I think very wisely said that, the way you kind of build a relationship is work hard, show your credibility. And when your credibility is shown, then trust is automatically built. So it's often said visibility plus credibility is equal to profitability. And I think, Aastha is showing that day in and day out in a business. Aastha, this video or this success story is going to be watched by a lot of people who are not only our existing partners, our clients, and those who are, those who are going to intend to take our franchise partnership. What would be one piece of advice that you would give to those people who are either our clients, so not clients, but either our current franchise partners and those who are intending to join Talent Corner as a franchise partnership?
Sir, I would say firstly is hard work. That's the foremost thing. As I always tell you that you have to be consistent. There is no other point. And communication, recruitment involves a lot of communication. When I started, frankly, sir, I was an introvert. Nobody would believe me, I know, but I was. But then later on, I know had to somehow, no, in your leadership, one thing was definitely there in me that, no, you were very approachable. So every time I had an issue, I felt like, no, I had to speak to my client about this thing. I spoke to you, how to speak to the client, your videos that helped us to, kind of build that relationship. And then obviously our team leader support, Joyta. So that all has helped us. But for anybody who wants to do business, for anybody who wants to just excel in their field, I would say hard work, consistency, and no, good communication will kind of help you to reach success.
And has Talent Corner been an instrumental part? Does it support you well? And I think a lot of people want to know this. Is the support from the Talent Corner head office team good enough? Is it actually transparent? Money is very important. Do you get your payments of time? And I'm actually catching you in the spotlight. You can answer no if you want to, but is the support good and do you get your money on time?
Sir, frankly, I'm not worried. Once the client transfers the money to the head office account, I'm least bothered because I know it is going to come to my account. I'm least bothered about it. I do not have to worry about accounting and stuff. It is just the head office duty, how transparent they are. It is actually a blessing to me that I got this opportunity. But yes, frankly, I am not worried about the no amount coming to my account because I know it is going to come. It has to just come to the head office's account.
Right. So I think, Aastha, thank you for sharing this, because a lot of people obviously are worried about these things. I also want to share with you something, that Talent Corner has a policy. And the policy is that if a payment has come to Talent Corner by Wednesday evening, 6 o'clock, it will, it will, it will get transferred to you on Thursday. Thursday is our day of payment, and we always transfer it to our franchise partners on every Thursday. Now, Asta, I'm going to ask the last couple of questions to you. Um, I know you have big dreams, and we had the opportunity of discussing the same with you recently. Tell us about this big dream of yours, and tell us about how is it that you're going to play a bigger role at Talent Corner?
So firstly, I'd say I would like to first increase my team size, get more clients, and work for more industries. Currently, yes, I've serviced good number of industries, but would want to work for more industries, get more exposure, speak to more people, and increase my team size. But at the same time, I want my team to be a family. That is also I've learned from the head office, actually. I should also mention this here. So yeah, that is one thing. And yes, whatever comes next, if you feel, and I am 100% confident, whatever you have to offer me, whatever role you have to offer me, I'll definitely excel in that, because I have your guidance, your leadership. So I'm 101% sure if there is a next role available for me at Talent Corner, I'll definitely would want to have it under your guidance.
Perfect, perfect. I think the dream of building a bigger team is beautiful. At the same time, preserving the value system of being like a family is something that is inherited from the head office, which Aastha says. Uh, Actually, let me be honest to everybody watching this video, that at Talent Corner, we've been very, very fortunate. We've been fortunate because all our team members are with us for donkey's years, right? And they stick along with us. They believe in Talent Corner as much as our franchise partners do. Even the internal team believes in Talent Corner. Our oldest team member is 18 years in the system. Aastha's team leader, Joyta, is there for 10 years in the system, right? So a lot of stickiness is there. And I'm sure this is going to continue for the many years to come. With regards to Aastha, I am going to be, very, very honest to you. I'm hoping that she plays a bigger role. I definitely have a vision that in the next couple of years, Aastha will be a part of the leadership team at Talent Corner, right? I also manifest today on this video call that Aastha will be amongst the 30 under 30, top influential women in the recruitment industry. And I can see this positively happening. So Aastha, you and me are going to be working towards this goal, because I'm not going to leave this manifestation, and I definitely want you to be a part of this journey as well.
I know, sir, as I said, but no, one thing again, I'm saying this again and again under your guidance. One more thing that I've learned so much. No, one call is not enough for kind of showcasing that. But whatever I wish to achieve, whatever I wish to aim at, I would want to do it with humbleness, that humility, stay grounded, and be approachable. That these three attributes, I believe you have them, and I want them. I am kind of imbibing them in myself, and I'm learning absolutely well from you.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Aastha, for these kind words. Friends, I hope you've got tremendous value of this story of Aastha. It's an inspiring story. A 23-year-old girl, fresh out of college, in a small town like Karnal, builds a 6-member team of recruitment, is doing phenomenally well, and is wanting to grow a larger team, is looking to be amongst the top 30 under 30 influential women in the recruitment industry. What else can we ask for? If this story has inspired you, do shout out to us. I'm sure we would love to know more. I'm sure Aastha would love to know more. Anything that comes from your end would definitely be a big, big impetus to Aastha's growth. Thank you so much, Aastha, for this call. I wish you all the very best, and God bless you.
Thank you so much for this opportunity, sir. I would love to grow under your guidance.
Anytime. Thank you.